Emma and Sean here in the studio. We just wanted to take a moment and welcome you to the series finale of Husk. Yeah, you heard it. The series finale. Thank you so much for coming on this journey over these past couple of years. And good news, we're already working on another show, as well as a few mini episodes for Husk. So stay subscribed to this feed and you'll know the latest. Okay, enjoy.
You're listening to Husk. 38 hours. I was back on Earth and free to move around for 38 hours before they found me. Less than 2 days to reunite with people, to search for answers, and to find hope that my life would go on after the abduction. It'd be nice to think that I'll make it out of this. Probably not. My guard, a bearded man, chomps on a wad of chewing tobacco and spits it into an empty soda can. He's sitting between me and the door, in a dingy motel room. I can hear the sounds of cars driving past on the freeway. Other than that, I have no idea where I am, or what's about to happen. I've been sitting on the bed, in a dark room, for what's got to be at least 4 hours now. Hard to say, though. There's no clock, and time always has a way of seeming slower when you have nothing to do. I smack my lips.
Cut it out.
This is ridiculous.
Be quiet. You're acting like a 6-year-old. Don't make me put you in timeout.
Can we get a pizza or something?
What did I tell you? I will cuff you to the bathtub. This is your last warning. Don't make me count to 3.
I'm escorted by my appointed ABI henchmen to a motel room with shag carpet on the walls. Deborah drove off with my dad somewhere. I'm obviously the collateral. I'm pretty sure Dmitri is in one of the rooms on the end. Other than us, the parking lot's empty. Isolated.
Yeah.
It's me.
We're ready for him.
Right now? It's the middle of the night.
Now.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
So much for your plan, huh?
Shut up.
We pull into the parking lot of a motel. Empty except for 2 other black SUVs at the end of the lot. One of the rooms has a shattered window. I don't even know if this place is still in business. Deborah nods at one of the rooms.
She's in there. She's safe. You're going in here, though.
We walk up to the door. She knocks. Dmitri's tied up inside. Deborah instructs the guard to secure me and let Dmitri up from the chair. We don't say anything to each other. He just stares at me. I don't know what to make of that look. There's a lot behind those eyes.
Okay, let's move out. You, keep Martin here. He's tricky. Don't let him out of your sight. Got it? I mean it. You both pee in that jar there. Don't let him up.
The car ride with Deborah is silent. She stares intently at the road and doesn't say a word. When people get taken in movies, they always at least seem to have a conversation in the car. The villain gets a moment to go on a rant about why they are the way they are as they drive the protagonist off to some undisclosed location. Turns out real life isn't like that. In real life, you have an awkward car ride right before you're forced out of a black SUV into an abandoned lab. Okay, well, the awkward car ride part of that was at least familiar. The rest, not so much. Deborah led me down a long hallway, past empty rooms, moldy ceiling tiles, back to the room where Rebecca and I were before. My stomach clenches. I do my best to keep a neutral expression, but I'm not sure if it worked.
Sit on that bench while I boot things up here. This will only take a minute.
These were the first words she'd bothered to say to me since the motel. I don't say anything back. I just sit down. At this point, I might as well cooperate. Are you ignoring me on purpose?
Please, just hold on a moment. I need to concentrate on this setup.
Are you going to explain any of this to me? Like, do I need to do anything? I'm not looking to die under the knife here.
You'll only die if it doesn't work.
If?
Would you be quiet? I'm trying to focus here. This is a bit complicated.
Jesus, fine. You have no idea what you're about to do you?
You, my dear boy, are the one who has no idea. Welcome to history in the making. Okay, there we go. Dmitri, stand up and go to the other side of the room. You see that board with the straps? Strap in your ankles.
Are those really necessary? I'm cooperating, aren't I? I'd really prefer we didn't.
I'm sorry, did I ask what you'd prefer? Strap in, or I put in a call and Rebecca and Martin are somewhere in a ditch in nowhere, Montana. Capiche?
Fine. I stare into her eyes for a moment, and I'm terrified. Her misguided ambition wriggles into a side smile and crazed eyes.
Don't you see? You're about to be part of one of the greatest moments in human history. Be excited. Be proud.
Hello.
Gina, it's Warren.
Hi, Warren. How you doing?
Well, I just got off the phone with the mayor's office.
Oh?
I asked if I could give you the news myself, considering.
Yes?
After some discussion at City Hall and in the light of the present situation, they thought that it would be best to bring some stability to the police department.
I get it. I totally get it. They're bringing someone on. I can clear out of the big office. It's nice while it lasted, though. Just give me a couple of minutes. Believe me, I didn't unpack or anything.
No, not at all. They want to keep you on as chief of police, permanently. It's a good political move to have a whistleblower in power.
Are you shitting me, Warren? I swear to God, if you're taking me for a ride...
No, I'm not. I wouldn't mess with you like that.
I don't know what to say.
Well, think it over first. I'm guessing you'll be getting some calls shortly. I just wanted to be the first one to congratulate you.
You?
Yeah.
You want to congratulate me?
Do you blame me? This is big.
Warren, I don't... Oh my God. When did you find it? Thanks.
Well, you can thank me, but you deserve it. I don't want to see you getting too big for your britches, and now that you're official, I still expect to see you at Connors every Thursday night. None of this forgetting who your friends are while you move up the chain.
Nope. I promise.
Here I am tied to a bed. The guard's really warmed up to me. Keeps telling me about his kids. He's got one named Billy and the other named Oliver. Twin boys. He's going to teach them how to play baseball this year. I feign interest and excitement over his plans for his children. Classic Rebecca, resting nice face. Whatever.
Anyway, we're thinking of taking them out for soccer this year, too. It's good to get them up and running. Besides, everyone always says that most American businesses are based off teamwork in sports. Don't want them to miss out.
Oh, totally. You have to be on a team to really get it.
Exactly. You get it.
Hey, I know this is kind of bending the rules and all, but would it be possible to head to the bathroom? I'm entering the danger zone, if you know what I mean.
Well, we got the jaw. I'm not really supposed to let you get up and moving.
Please? I'm on the verge of peeing my pants, and it would be much appreciated. You really expect me to pee in a jar? It's gonna be all over the floor, and then we're gonna have to sit with it for who knows how long.
Okay, fine, but be quick.
He unbinds my feet from the chair legs. I waddle with a full bladder. I frantically look around the bathroom for something, anything that can help me escape. Towels, toilet paper, a plunger. Pretty sure I'm not going to be able to plunge him to death. Okay, no options here. Just stay alert and keep looking for an opening.
Success?
Yep.
Anyway, as I was saying about my boys, they're really getting to the age where they're rambunctious.
He forgets to recuff my hands and feet. I slowly sit down on the chair and ease my hands behind my back, no cuffs, hoping he won't notice. He doesn't. He continues to ramble about his sons. Now I've got him going.
We're trying to keep them busy. Plenty of visits to the park to run around, but I swear there's no getting rid of their energy. All day, running. Thought about getting them a dog to play with, a German Shepherd or one of those Australian Shepherds, but who'd feed them, you know? I'm on the road all the time.
I know, right? That's a ton of work. And I bet being on the road is tough. His gun is sitting on the table between us. I pretend not to notice.
Tell me about it. My wife says she'll feed the dog, but I'm not so sure. She's killed every plant we've ever had. Sons are still alive, though, so that's a plus.
Say, do you have pictures of your sons? They sound adorable. Word to the wise. If anyone ever asks to see pictures of your kids because they sound adorable, they're probably lying or want something from you.
Sure, I've got a ton on my phone. Give me a minute.
He pulled out his phone and began scrolling through the photos excitedly. I almost felt bad, but this was my moment.
Hey, give that back. Come on now.
I'm sorry. You're a really nice dude, and I hate doing this.
No. You don't have to do anything drastic now. Please, my kids.
Okay. I don't want to hurt you. Get on your knees and, don't move.
All right.
Take those cuffs there. Put one on your wrist.
Come on, please.
Okay, now, bathroom.
What?
To the bathroom. That safety bar in the shower. Put the cuff through that. No, other hand. Click it. Now I'm gonna tie you up. One move, though, and I'll shoot. I'll do it.
Okay.
Mission accomplished. Where are your keys?
My what?
Keys! Your keys!
They're in my bag.
Okay, got them.
You can't leave me here. Just gonna leave me?
I'm sorry, dude. This is the best I can do. Best of luck signing your kids up for soccer.
Go away! Are you? How the hell did you get out? Shit!
That was a warning shot. Get on your knees or I'll shoot for real.
Ah!
Oh my God. I just shot someone in the knee. Dad, we gotta go.
Rebecca,
Yeah, come on. We need to get out of here before someone calls for backup.
are you okay?
No. Absolutely not. I mean, yes, mostly. We just need to get back to the lab.
Pull over. Let me drive. Let's face it, you're an old lady driver and I know these roads like the back of my hand.
Fine. Just don't get us pulled over or anything. We don't have time.
Trust me.
He hits the gas and we go flying down the road.
What's gonna happen to me?
Take a couple deep breaths for me, okay?
What is gonna happen to me?
Breathe in and out. Everything is going to be fine. It's really quite genius, and it's automated. In a few moments, the machine will be fully warmed up. You don't need to worry. Really, I am the test subject here. You're just the source, the catalyst. There's a chance you'll feel a bit woozy as the transfusion gets underway, but that's why the process is fully automated.
What transfusion?
Blood. In order for the gene sequencer to work on me, I need to have a certain amount of Husk DNA in me. This is the fastest and easiest way. We could have gone the bone marrow route, but trust me, neither of us want that.
But why?
Well, you were there, weren't you? You know exactly why. The borrowing race? By acquiring your triple helix Husk DNA, I will finally be able to utilize their borrowing technology. Youth, health, ultimate genetic stability. Ah, there we go. Ready. Okay, now. Hold still. Make a fist. Come on, make a fist. You don't want me to have to stab around for the vein.
My My Husk DNA.
The timing couldn't have been better.
She sits back into the reclining medical chair opposite me and straps a belt across her own waist.
Just to be safe. Don't want to fall out of the chair.
She inserts an IV into each arm. The tubes from our arms all run into a large piece of equipment in between us. Above, the lights dim. I look up and recognize a similar coil to the one I stayed under while I was with the borrowers. She may have got something right after all.
Okay, well, here we go. Here's to history. Start counting back from 10 with me.
Wait, what? Why?
The sedation is about to be administered when that light turns green. 10.
Sedative?
9.
What? Why did you need us? Why did you need to give us a sedative?
7,
I can't. My
6,
fingers
5.
feel weird. I'm woozy, eyelids heavy. I flash back to the treatment center in the borrower's world, back with the doctor. It was a heavy decision, but an easy one to make.
So now you see. You've come of age and you're strong enough to undergo the procedure. You cannot stay half us and half human. You will have to make a choice. Either way, we will be able to stabilize your genetic structure, and you should not experience any more ailments. Your body cannot sustain both the borrower and human DNA for much longer. We have an extensive genetic library and can resequence you to become fully borrower. Or we can make you completely human. I have discussed this with my colleagues and the Board of Ethics. You need to make a choice, and it is your choice. If you so choose, we can begin genetic sequencing to convert your double helix DNA into borrower triple helix DNA. I can tell you that your longevity will be extended in addition to a few other notable traits. You would live here, with us, exploring dimensions you've never dreamed of, seeing new places. If you choose to stay here, however, you won't be able to return to Earth. You won't age at the same rate as everyone else in your life, and it's too risky, given your ties. At first, it'd be fine, but people would slowly take notice. For this to work, you need to stay with us, for good. Plus, on Earth, you are a target. There are some powerful people with their eyes on you, and how you may serve their scientific agenda. Your hybrid genetic code has become too much of a liability to be on Earth. This choice is yours, Dmitri.
I look out the window of the hospital, still in disbelief. Another world next to ours? It's so similar, but it's full of wonder. I'm a child in a planetarium. I feel so close to the stars now.
You could stay here. We would perhaps even have an Earth liaison position for you in the future. Far future, though. And no promises. With the state of things, no visits will be permitted for the time being.
No visits? Not even to say goodbye to my mom?
Unfortunately, not.
I take a deep breath and I look over the city's towers and vast greenways. It's beautiful, unlike anything I've ever seen. But it isn't home. I want to go home.
I understand. There is no wrong choice here. There's never one right way. Well, we can start preparing you for the procedure when you're ready. We will have you back to full human in no time.
Yeah. Back to full human. Back to full human. Those words echo as I come to in the Anaconda lab. My blurry eyes can barely make out Deborah in the chair across from me. I gasp for air. I don't know how long I was out. I look down at the tubes in my arms. I think the blood has stopped flowing. The device above is still pulsing with light. Her words echo in my head.
By acquiring your triple helix Husk DNA, I will finally be able to utilize their borrowing technology.
But they changed me back to full human. Full human. Full human. Full human.
Dad is pedal to the metal. I'm still nervous about cops after all the business back in Portland. He gets us there in under 10 minutes, and we didn't even pass a single car. We get to the property. Personally, I would have stopped the car short, but he bursts through the chain link fence and pulls up right alongside the door. Bold move. I'm running down a bunch of abandoned hallways. There's a light on in one of the rooms, Dad and Deborah's old lab where we got all the documents. I'm running out of breath. Cardio's never been my strong suit. Still, pushing through it. I get to the doorway and look inside. Dmitri is strapped into one of the medical chairs. Deborah is strapped in on the other. She's looking at Dmitri in horror. Her mouth is just hanging there gaping.
I come to. I wiggle my fingers. I look at Deborah and I tell her the borrowers changed me back. I don't have any of their DNA in me anymore.
What? What do you mean you don't have it? Of course you have it.
No, I gave it up when I came back to Earth. It was part of the deal.
No, that's wrong. You're supposed to be... This is all wrong.
The borrowers didn't want any Husk DNA walking around on Earth. They said I would contain too much potential, but the potential to do things that humans aren't ready for. Clearly they were right.
Why?
Dad and I are still sitting there, frozen in the doorway. Deborah and Dmitri are both staring at each other so intensely that neither has taken notice of us being there. Dad and I look at each other, panicked. We rush into the room, and they turn their heads.
You keep away.
I'm no use to you anyway. Just let me go.
Are you saying they fundamentally changed your DNA when they returned you?
Yeah, they had to change me back. I'm just human now. Can you just get these IVs out of me?
Oh, yes, of course.
Dad, I think you need to look at this.
Just a sec, honey. What is it?
Deborah's face.
What?
Her face. What's wrong with her? You should really look at this, Dad.
Let me just... Oh my God. We need to turn the equipment off now.
No, don't touch it. It'll work. It'll work, it has to.
Deborah's eyes bulge as she looks over into the glass windows separating part of the lab. She stares at herself as her skin becomes thinner, translucent. Wrinkles etch their way over her once pristine face. They start to creep across her forehead and along the outside of her eyes.
Ah! What's happening to me? Stop it! Stop it!
Dad!
What have you done to me?
Don't turn it off. This can only end if we let her die.
We can't do that. Look at her.
He turns off the machine, and the pulsating blue light fades. I turn on the regular overhead lights. The woman before us is in her mid-80s. Dad undoes the straps, and she slumps onto the floor, almost lifeless.
What's wrong with her?
Deborah's done a bad thing. Their technology isn't calibrated for our DNA. It requires the stability of the Husk triple helix. Your human DNA confused the machine, destabilizing her entire genome. She never stood a chance.
So what do we do now?
I don't think we call the police, especially not here. We have to move her. Let's get her in the car. Help me lift her. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Dmitri, can you stand up? Are you okay to walk?
Yeah, I think.
So that's that, then?
I guess so. Do we just go home now, or are there still other ABI people after us?
It's hard to say, but they'll find us either way at this point. Might as well head back and get you reunited with your mom. We'll let the police know that you're back when we get closer to Portland, okay? I think it's just time that we all go home.
Dad's driving. We pass the old Charburger at the Bridge of the Gods. We're getting close. I don't know if we've left it all behind us. Deborah stares blankly out the window. Every now and then she looks down at her hands. Her eyes well up. Dmitri's zonked out. The blood transfusion has him a little woozy, but we got him some juice. Any excuse for juice in a pouch, I'll tell ya. Multnomah Falls is coming up on our left. The parking lot is full on a rainy weekday. Didn't used to be like that. I look up into the hills and trace the line of the Eagle Creek fire. Some asshole kid lit a firework up there a few years back. It won't be the same for 100 years.
Hey, you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
I'll wait here until she gets to the door. This is time for just you two.
Thanks, Martin.
My boy, I knew it.
Hi, Mom. I'm sorry.
No, you have nothing to be sorry about. You're home now. You're safe, you're here. You're home. My baby boy, Mitya, you're back. Oh, come inside. I'm making piroshkis. Come in. Oh, Mitya, I'm so glad that you're home.
Me too. I gotta sit down.
I'm driving south on I-5. I'm thinking New Mexico. Or hell, maybe even Old Mexico. We'll see how I feel when I make it that far. Finally get to use some of that camping gear. I got it out of the basement storage finally. Gonna live it up to its full potential. Maybe there's even a dog in my future. With a bandana around its neck. And it's got a good name. Like a people name or something. Darren? Clyde? Wanda? Yeah, Wanda the Wonder Dog. I make good time. Past Sacramento and cut east over towards Death Valley. I've just got a feeling about that place. Like the opposite of an ocean. There's something in that nothing over there. I've got water and more water and some extra gas. I've always been paranoid about driving through there, but I'm ready now. Not planning on finding me a dog there, though. I wind up at a campground. Yeah, I know, right? They've got campgrounds in Death Valley. This one looks particularly friendly, though. Busy, I pull into my site next to an old Shasta trailer.
You must be new. Come on, we're just getting started.
She says her name's Lyanna. And I'll be damned. She's got a dog out here.
Deborah, knock. Oh, hi there. Are you having a nice afternoon? I'm just coming by with your dinner.
It's 4:45.
Oh, I know I'm late today, but I got caught up in room 405. Oh, Mrs. Roberts' hip has been giving her heaps of trouble lately.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, come on, Deborah. It's not that late.
Will you just come back later?
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll just leave this tray by the door, and then you can choose when you eat it. No pressure, just plenty of tapioca pudding, your favorite.
I've told you a million times, I don't eat that stuff. I don't even touch refined sugars. Nurse, I don't even belong here. Didn't they tell you who I am? There were these beings from the next dimension over. I studied them my entire life. They took a boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've said that multiple times. I understand that you feel like you were a scientist, huh? Regular Leonardo da Vinci.
I am a scientist.
Well, if you're a scientist, why don't we try a little experiment and have you try and eat your din-din, huh?
You're not listening to me. I'm here by mistake. If you just give me a phone or a computer or something, we can get this all cleared up.
Oh, sure. Just remember to take your meds. They're in that cup on your tray.
I don't need meds.
Oh, sweetie. Now, your granddaughter, Rebecca, explained everything to us. We go through this every day. You know, this whole I don't need meds business is getting a little old, Deborah. Why don't you take them now? I want to make sure you get them down okay.
I don't need...
Now, Deborah, we can either do this the easy way or the hard way, but you know we're gonna do it. It happens every day, sweetheart.
Reach out to Mort at ABI Global. He'll be able to tell you that this is all a mistake.
Yes, sure. Clearly a mistake, sweetie.
You don't believe me. Why don't you believe me? Don't walk out on me.
Okay. Yep.
Don't
bye
back
now.
out of here.
Swallow
Don't
good.
you dare leave. Don't you dare!
We couldn't make Husk without you. Please support the show on patreon.com/ABIglobal. There you'll get early access to the episodes and special Patreon-only content like behind-the-scenes footage and deleted scenes. You can also support us by going to our website at huskpodcast.com and clicking on the donate button in the upper right-hand corner. Husk is a production of ABI Global, written and produced by Emma Brown and Sean Abplanalp, associate producer Elliott Jacobson. For a full list of cast, go to huskpodcast.com. Looking for your new favorite podcast? Check out our friends at Ignorance Was Bliss.
Everybody has a story, and not all of those stories are clear black and white issues, even when we think they are. We wonder, how did this happen? Or what is that like? Or what happens next? Are you sure you really want to know? This is Ignorance Was Bliss at IWB Podcast.